Healthy boundaries are a part of healthy relationships. We can create a sense of self-respect by identifying the behaviors and attitudes we want to be around. Some people, including narcissists, respond negatively to other people's limitations. Narcissists may believe they have complete power over your life, but won't have it if you don't let them. Here are 10 effective ways to set boundaries against the narcissist. Number 1. Draw the line they can never cross. When setting boundaries with the narcissist, the first thing to do is draw the line they can never cross. All you need is to be clear with yourself on what things you are willing to accept and not accept. Remember that you don't owe the narcissist any explanation for your boundaries. They may probably call you names, start an argument, or try to convince you that you are unreasonable. The critical component of setting healthy boundaries is knowing when to say no and doing so. One way of drawing the line is to end a conversation once you feel disrespected. Inform them that you could end a conversation until they are willing to treat you respectfully. If the aggressive conduct of a narcissist persists, leave or hang up. Refuse to interact with them again, no matter what they do or say. Allow them to wonder once you refuse. Your boundaries are unquestionable, and setting them will make you feel safer, calmer, and stronger. Number 2. Set the agenda when having interactions. Before engaging with a narcissist, the agenda for the conversation must be established. For example, if a narcissist asks you a question, you must find a means to avoid directly addressing the question. Narcissists frequently try to trip you up or get you to engage in issues that make you uncomfortable. For example, if they inquire how your relationship is going, respond with "it's going well" and change the conversation. A simple rule of thumb is redirecting their attention by responding with a question. Number 3. Do not over-explain, justify, or defend yourself. Another essential rule to remember while establishing boundaries with a narcissist is to avoid over-explaining, justifying, or defending yourself. You do not have to justify your thoughts, feelings, or actions to a narcissist. If a narcissist criticizes you, tell them you hear your opinions of you, and you will consider them. If they try to question your actions, say that you are confident in your choices. If they demand explanations, inform them that it's too personal. Keep your interactions with narcissists as minimal as possible. The right to choose what you share with others is part of setting boundaries. The less you reveal, especially personal information, the less power a narcissist has over you. Narcissists use criticism and intimidation to make others question their own actions. This method provides them with a sense of power and control. Every time you try to justify and defend yourself to a narcissist, you are more likely to fuel up the situation. Number 4. Don't take the bait of reacting during conflicts and arguments. Narcissists love to bait you into arguments and conflict. They do whatever they can to get a reaction from you, whether good or bad. Never react during disputes and controversies. Avoid interacting with them whenever possible. When you respond to a narcissist, they will eventually turn your reactions against you to acquire the attention they seek. Don't give the narcissist the satisfaction of knowing they've offended you. Don't give them the emotional response they need. If you must communicate with them and they try to provoke you, ignore them or answer calmly. Stick to the facts, or simply refrain from responding if you don't have to. Keep your explanation brief. If the behavior persists, the next wise step is to entirely remove yourself from the situation. Number 5. Always have an exit strategy prepared. When it does not feel healthy, leave. To end a toxic connection, you don't need anyone's permission. You get to decide what is healthy for you, not others. Every second you are in the presence of controlling or abusive behavior delays your ability to practice better self-care. Always have an exit strategy ready and prepared when dealing with a narcissist. Your phone can be a helpful tool that you can use. Nobody knows for sure if you've received a call. "I'm sorry, I have to take this call before leaving." Alternatively, decide ahead of time of how many minutes you want to give a narcissist. Then set your phone or watch alarm for that duration. Excuse yourself when the alarm goes off, or confront awful behavior openly by saying something like, "I'm going to excuse myself. We can chat again when you're ready for an honest discussion." Or, "This is not healthy. I will not take part in this sort of conversation." Number 6. Get ahead of their behavior towards you. When it comes to the narcissist's behaviors, you're likely to discover specific patterns over time. There will reach a point when you will see a certain pattern of behavior and realize you are being abused by a narcissist. Get ahead of their behavior the next time he wants to mistreat you. Prepare within that time frame so that you will be prepared to respond. Consider the things that narcissists may say or do. Make a plan for how you intend to respond. If they say or do that, then you will say or do this. For example, if a narcissist verbally attacks you, remain calm, cool, and collected in the face of any taunts or insults. It may help to breathe deeply, count silently, or mentally repeat an affirmation such as, "I will remain calm." To accomplish this, knowing how to shut down a narcissist is all about getting control. When you prepare for an attack, you deny them of the satisfaction of creating as much disruption to your life as they anticipated. Number 7. Stop apologizing for things that are never your fault. Apologizing to a narcissist damages your self-esteem since it convinces you that you did something wrong. Furthermore, apologizing will fuel the narcissist's ego and strengthen their "I'm always right" campaign. They will see an apology as confirmation that they are flawless and you are imperfect. So simply do not do it. There is nothing you can do to make the narcissist apologize. Whatever you can do to them now comes nowhere close to how they treated you. It's important to separate yourself from the narcissist's point of view and any urge to satisfy or please them at the expense of yourself. You must be comfortable knowing the truth about yourself, even if the narcissist does not. Number 8. Be like a gray rock that never cares. The gray rock approach is another method for establishing boundaries with a narcissist. This entails concealing personal information about yourself as dull as a gray rock. It's also an excellent analogy because it demonstrates to the narcissist that you are as tough as a rock. Avoid showing interest in the narcissist's life while keeping your personal life private. You don't want to give them the idea that you're concerned about them. Save your strength for people who deserve it. Display your vulnerabilities to those who genuinely love and care about you. The narcissist will have nothing to attack you with if you turn yourself into a gray rock. Narcissists can't give their unwanted ideas and criticism on your personal life if they don't know anything about it. And they can't use what you're doing against you if they don't know anything about it. Number 9. Never take things personally. Narcissists must constantly downplay their flaws, suffering, and mistakes to avoid feelings of inadequacy and shame. They frequently do so by projecting their own faults onto others. It's frustrating to be blamed for something that's not your fault or to be defined by negative qualities you don't have. But no matter how tough it is, try not to take it personally. It's not about you at all. Narcissists do not live in reality, including their perceptions of others. Don't let their game of guilt and blame destroy your self-esteem. Let all the negativity get back to where it belongs. Number 10. Establish consequences. Setting limits includes understanding what you are willing to do if your boundaries are crossed. Consequences are most effective when they are planned in advance. Then, act decisively and immediately on your chosen consequence whenever a boundary is crossed. Knowing the consequences beforehand will allow you to deal with a problem more clearly and quickly. Declare the consequence once, without explanation, and carry it out instantly. Be prepared to escalate the narcissist's attack whenever you keep your boundaries. They will intensify their behavior to knock you. They will eventually get tired and lessen their toxic treatment towards you. Setting boundaries with a narcissist is a lengthy procedure. They will continually push your boundaries, trying to create a reaction from you. Managing and adjusting your expectations is critical when shutting down a narcissist. You may need to set new boundaries and impose new consequences. Maintain your boundaries. The narcissist will eventually run out of steam or lose interest in provoking you. Do you like narcissist-related videos? Like this video and subscribe to this channel. Watch this awesome video over here.